Okay, we are live on YouTube and let's go ahead and get started. I want to welcome everybody to tonight's training. Bring up the slides here. On Wednesday night, presented by AppWizard Studio. It's always a pleasure to have everybody here. If you have any questions tonight during the webinar, please just type into the chat box there. You'll see the chat box on your screen. Just type into the chat box and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I've got a little bit of different setup tonight, but I can see your questions coming through. I've got my phone opened up and we'll be able to see your your questions. So welcome. And let's go ahead and get started. If you have not become a member of our Facebook group, join facebook.com/groups/AWS Mastermind. A lot of great resellers in there that give a lot of great information to everybody. And it's just a good place to go. Our YouTube channel, just search for AppWizard Studio. We do record on our YouTube channel every Wednesday night live. So if you can't get on Zoom, sometimes, I don't know what creates that, but sometimes you can't get on Zoom and you can go straight to our YouTube page and watch it live right on YouTube. Now, please note that, and I have people ask this question all the time, if I see the questions on YouTube, I do not see the questions on YouTube as I'm not in the YouTube channel when that's happening. So some people do type questions in the YouTube channel, but I do not see those questions in the YouTube channel as we're broadcasting live. Real quick, AppWizard Studio nor I cannot guarantee just because you're watching training, you will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different, has different work ethics and different desires. We've been talking about texting over the last 2 weeks. Actually, we've been talking about texting for quite a while. And texting is one of the best opportunities for you to create recurring income along with the apps that there are. So we're going to talk tonight. We're going to go into the platform and we're going to look at some different ways that you can go in and actually set up texting, ways to use texting. We have members that just go out and sell texting. They attach it to a mobile business card. They do those kind of things. Hang on just 1 second. And so, texting is a great way, a great opportunity for you to create that recurring income. You don't even need to go out and sell an app. You can just go out and sell the marketing platform. That alone is a great way to generate a good recurring income. So let's go into the platform. I'm going to go immediately out of this. If I can get out of it. And go right into the platform. Can everybody see the AppWizard Studio platform? Can everybody see that? No problem at all. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. So how can you use texting? What apps should you use texting with? Who should you sell texting to? We went through a huge list last week of who you can sell texting to, who you should sell texting to, businesses out there that are looking for texting. I personally believe texting is for everybody. Texting should be shown and demonstrated to every single customer. I believe it's a great deal closer. It's a great way to show them how rapidly they can disseminate their information to their clients and rapidly disseminate their sales to their clients and build a list and build a long-lasting client list that they can basically bring into their store anytime they want at the click of a button. So texting is an important part of mobile marketing. Texting is an important part of any marketing campaign. But let's just take a look in our app. Let me go in here. I'm just going to use this training directory here that we built, and we're just going to look at a couple of things tonight inside the app. Rate us. How many of you on here use the rate us section of the app? Is there anybody on here using this? Is there anybody out there selling this particular program? Anybody has anybody sold this particular program? Jim said he does all the time. Part of your presentation. Awesome. Awesome. This is a great opportunity to put reputation management into the app. I just want to tell you real quick, you can take every single thing. Let me come over here to this preview. You can literally take every single thing out of this app and just turn it into a reputation management app in about 2 seconds. Just set up a simple app. I'm going to do that real quick. Give me 1 second here. We're going to come in here and create a new app. Let's find a good looking app down here. If you don't use the template program, you should. It's a great, easy way to share, show, and we're going to say pizza training rep management. And we'll call this rep management. I cannot type, as everybody knows. And we'll just leave it as it is. That's already taken. So somebody's using rep management. We're going to save that. Click continue. Come over here to edit web app. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these buttons out of here. Okay, we're going to remove all those buttons. So we're going to come over here to home page. Because all we want to do is set up a rep management app. That's all we want to do. That's the only thing we're looking to accomplish it here. So let's say no. Let's say no. Let's say no. Now let's come down here. Let's save this. We're going to come down here to rate us. We're going to turn this on. Allow rating once every 24 hours. You don't want somebody sitting there blowing your phone up or blowing everything up like over and over, especially if they're upset, if they're an upset customer. But if you have texting attached to this app, you can see that the report will go out. You have 3 phone numbers that you can add in here. And you also have an email report that'll go out. So what you want to do is you want to set up your texting into your app. And you can come in here and we're just going to hit save. Let me put an address in here. And we're going to hit save. We're going to come back up here to home page. We're going to make sure the Rate Us is here. But I'm going to show you something here you can do. Let's go to landing page. Okay. The Rate Us should be coming up here. I'm going to get with Mark. The Rate Us button should be coming up right here, so you can put that on the front page. So let's just do it this way, but I will get with Mark on that because you should be able to put the Rate Us right there on the landing page. So let's come over here to the preview. And even if you just set it up with the button, but I will get with him because this can be the front page of the app. Just open up the Rate Us. Now you will need to change the text colors and all that. So let's go over here real quick. We'll come in and change that just so you'll know how to do it. Come over here to advanced, come over here to content body. You can see right here that the text color is gray. We can make it white. We can make it red. We can make it whatever we want. But the best thing to do is come in and increase the transparency here. And let's make that white. Let's make the text white so that it stands out. You can take the transparency all the way down. You can come in and go to content spacing. You set all this up right here. Content padding. You can change the background color to red if you want to match the app. Border color, you can put a border on here. We'll put a green border on here. Just click your border radius, put a border size. Come in here to content padding a little bit. We can center this up a little bit. Got the thumbs up, thumbs down. Now what will happen is when they come in here, let me save this. Let's say you have a QR code on the table, or you can even send this out via what? Via texting. You can have a table tent on the table that says, "Hey, rate us." Text rate us to 27126, and then you turn around, and when they get that, they're able to click on the link to go directly to the Rate Us page. So here they come in and they say, "Okay, well, this was really good. Let's give them a thumbs up." And they're able to put all their information in here: rating, thumbs up, name, mobile number, email, comment. I would change this button color over the same place we changed a while ago. But now you get all the information. Now what's going to happen is when they put a comment in here and they put their information in here, and hopefully they'll put their mobile number in here, and hopefully they're still in the restaurant. But what's going to happen is as soon as they do that, it's immediately going to be texted to one of these three numbers that was placed in the Rate Us section right here. Send report to phone number, send report to phone number, you don't have to use all three phone numbers, or it's also going to be sent to the emails. So we all know that if somebody is busy, let's say that a manager is extremely busy and he's out there on the floor and he don't have time to go check his emails, but he does have his phone in his pocket. And if he hears a text message go off and he's at work, it's probably someone that rated him. So they're able to get immediate information and then turn right around and fix that problem if they know what it is. Maybe the customer's still there. Maybe they know who the customer is. Maybe just based on what they said and based on what the person ordered, they'll know exactly where they're sitting. So, I mean, if you've ever been associated with a restaurant, You know a lot about what's going on the floor. And if somebody's not happy, you're going to know that they're not happy. And what can that manager do or that owner do? They can walk right over that table. Why? Because they just rated them, because they just saw the Rate Us card on the table, okay, the table tent, and they want to voice their opinion. Why? Because they're either upset or they really, really, really liked it. So they're going to voice their opinion. That opinion is going to be text messaged immediately to the manager or the owner or whoever it goes to. The manager probably wants his phone number in here, and the owner definitely wants his phone number in here. And then whoever the manager on duty is may want their phone number on there. Now, let's say that the manager on duty is going to change, right? They're going to have a day manager and a night manager. They're going to have a general manager that takes care of everything. So that's another way to come in, and do an upsell, right? Because you're going to manage this for them. You're going to be able to manage the phone numbers that go in here. Hey, we can manage the day manager for you. It's going to be an extra $10 a month. Just give us the numbers and what time to change, and we'll go in and change that for you. So you go in and you charge $49 a month for the system, okay, for the Rate Us system. Then you add texting to it. Well, that's another, what, $30 a month. So you're walking in at $79 a month for a simple app that literally takes you 5 minutes to build. 5 minutes to build. Show them how to use it, show them how to do it, and you've got a sell in your hands. Businesses want to know what's going on in their restaurant. Businesses want to know what's going on in their clothing stores. Businesses want to know what's going on at the dry cleaners. Businesses want to know what's going on at the daycare. People want to know what people think about their business. This is a great way to be able to go out there and share and show these folks exactly what they need to do to be able to receive immediate information about what's going on in their business. This app really is a no-brainer. I mean, you think about it. You could simply leave it a custom business card like we had a while ago. Okay. You can leave it a custom business card and put the Rate Us on there and charge them $149 or $249. But if you want to go in and sell something simple, and everybody knows that I like to keep things simple. If you want to go in and sell something that a business truly needs and they need it right now, that's reputation management. Now, the great thing I like about this is a total in-house system. And this is the way you sell that. Hey, do you want everybody to air their dirty laundry on Yelp and Facebook and all those sites when they're sitting here talking about you? No, you don't. You want to find out immediately and directly from the customer so that they can share with you how they feel. If it's a terrible thing, they're going to share with you how terrible it was. If it's a good thing, they're going to share with you how good it is. But if it's a bad thing, the great thing is it's not posted out there for everybody to see. The manager, the owner, the manager on duty can take care of it immediately on the spot. Give them a discount, give them a free coffee, give them a free piece of pie, whatever they got to do to squelch and quieten down the problem. Now, look at the Rate Us button in a different way. I'm in talking to a business, and you notice at lunchtime that business isn't really that good. You're in there at lunch to see how it goes. You've heard some rumors around town because it's your local town, and you want to know exactly what's going on there. And you walk in and say, wow, business isn't very good here. Hey, Mr. Manager, I don't know if you're aware, but people are talking around town that you've got a few problems in your restaurant. Yeah, I know. Business has been terrible. How do I fix that? Well, let me show you a way that we can start helping you find out exactly what's wrong. Let us show you our reputation management app. Let us show you how you can get customers to rate your products, rate your employees right on the spot. And you can receive that, and you will be able to start fixing those things, because maybe people aren't telling you why it's bad. Maybe people aren't telling you how things are going. Maybe people aren't telling you that the food absolutely is terrible, okay? Maybe they're just coming in and they're never coming back. So what we want to do is we want to set up a text message marketing program, and we're going to tie it into our reputation management program. And using our reputation management program, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a table tent. They're going to be able to text rate us to 27126 or whatever keyword that you choose. They're going to be able to text that keyword in. They're going to be able to get the link to the Rate Us app. They're going to be able to go in and rate you. And as soon as that happens, we're going to plug you and your managers in to the phone number so everybody can get that information so that it can be disseminated quickly and the problems can be fixed. Very, very simple, easy to do, a very quick app. I mean, I don't know how long it took me to build that, 10 seconds or something like that. I mean, it took longer to take the buttons off than it did anything else. But go out and figure out exactly what you want to sell, how you want to sell it, and go out and sell a whole bunch of them. You know, sometimes we get wrapped around the axle because Carrie comes out and shows 57 different things in 57 different weeks how to make money. But choose one of those things. And this app right here can make you a lot of money, okay? A lot of money. Let me just go through it real quick again, how quick and easy it is to set this up. Now, I'm simply going to come in here. I'm going to create an app. Somebody time me how long this takes. 2.0. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to a template. Let's choose this auto body template right here. Auto body rate us, and I can't even type, so auto body. And I'm not going to fill all this in, but what you can do is you can literally cut and paste and still do the same thing. Check address, there's no address, hit save. And we'll just sell them a whole business card, right? We don't even have to take the buttons off. All we got to do is come over here, go to Auto Body Rate Us, go to Content, go down here to Rate Us. Yes, every 24 hours. Put their email addresses in here. Hit save. Come up to the home page. And what I would do is I would drag this button. If I'm going to leave all the buttons on here and not take away the button, what I would do is I would literally drag that button. Let me show you how to do that. I would drag the Rate Us button all the way to the top. Now Rate Us is right there at the top if you want to leave everything else. And that's fine because these apps are set up to do that. I mean, we set up the template program to build the mobile business card, okay? We did it to build the mobile business card. Now you can come over here and do whatever you got to do. Like I would move the header up. I mean, I can sit here for 10 minutes and spruce the app up and do what I want to do. We'll move the header up there. We'll put the buttons there. Hit save. And this app is literally ready to go. Ready to go. Okay. You got your Rate Us, Share Web app, Contact Us, V card, call us, Facebook share. And you go in and show them exactly how to use the Rate Us button. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever they select is what they select. And they fill out the information and hit submit. In 10 minutes, literally, I mean, go out and sell 10 of these a day at $79 setup and $49 a month. And literally in 10 minutes, you made what? A 79, 899, 100, 119, 158 bucks, 138 bucks, something like that. Do that 10 times, that's $1,300 a day. And then you're going to do what? The $49 a month residual. So if you go out and do 10 of these a day, that's $490 every single month in residual income. Can you charge more than that? Absolutely. You can charge whatever you want. You know, what does your market bear? I get asked that question a lot. Well, how much should I charge? What does your market bear? I can promise you my market in where I live is different than the market in Phoenix, Arizona. The market in Phoenix, Arizona is different than it is in Los Angeles, California. The market in Los Angeles, California I mean, your rent's higher, your overhead is higher. You got nobody, I can't tell anybody what to charge, okay? Because I don't know what your overhead is. My overhead is zero because I own everything. I don't owe anybody anything except electricity, water, and taxes. I mean, that's it. So, you know, my pricing can be totally different than your pricing, but my margins are 10 times higher. So I will tell you this, I run a 40% gross margin on everything. My net margin is somewhere between 28 and 32%. So, you know, what do you want to make? Get your margin calculator, figure out what your margins want to be. If you want to do your margins at 100% or 200%, whatever they are, whatever you want to make, figure out what you want it to be. But the worst thing you can do on pricing is go out there and change it every single day, because you get hungry and you get scared and you're not selling anything. That is absolutely the worst thing you can do. Set your pricing, sell your product. People will pay your price as long as it's priced right. I was talking to a guy today that's priced 3 times higher with his product, his marketing product, than anybody else on the market, 3 times higher. And he cannot figure out why he's not selling anything, because he's way overpriced and people can get it a lot cheaper, you know? So you've got to look at several factors when you're doing your pricing. Number one, what do your margins need to be to cover your cost? So if you're setting your margins too low and you're not covering your cost, then you're going broke. So always set your margins. I like my net profit to be somewhere around 25 to 35%. Okay. So I set my margins where they cover my cost, and then I net out 25 to 35%. Now you may want to net out a lot more than that. I work on volume. I sell a lot of volume. And so, you know, I'd like to have a whole bunch on the street and make $50,000 a month, and have all those referrals and all those people out there saying how great the products are and sharing that information, than I would going out selling 10 at the same and making $50,000. Now, would there be a lot less work if I sold 10 and made $50,000? Yes, there would be. But my mentality is this: I want to go out and sell a ton of texting so that everybody is talking about my texting programs and what it's doing for their business. So I would rather sell a whole bunch at a lower margin and increase my profits probably 10 times what everybody else is doing, because I have 10 times more on the streets than everybody else. That's the way I work. That's the way I operate. And but you have to set your pricing according to what you do. When it comes to texting, I double the price. If it's $15, it's $30. If it's $25, it's $50. I keep it very, very simple. Okay. So that's 100% margin. I mean, there's nothing like it, you know. Texting, it has a great margin on it. But when you factor in everything else, your time building the app, going out, visiting the customer, your gas to do that, I factor all that stuff in. My hourly wage is $250 an hour. If someone calls me and I'm not selling them something and they want a consultation, it's $250 an hour. So if I go out to a customer and I know that I spend an average of 30 minutes to an hour with that customer, I have to figure in that $250 into my marketing plan. So if I say that I go out and see 3 customers a day, then that's $750 I've got to build into my pricing somewhere. So now, that's what I was just fixing to say. Is that $750 today? No, that's $750 over the lifetime of my customer. So you have to know what your lifetime value of a customer is. And I know this is off track, but I just want to answer Jim's question here. So what happens is you got to figure out the lifetime value of your customer. If the lifetime value of your average customer is $1,500, then you're going to net out what? You're going to net out $750 to that. Any other questions on that? Does anybody else have any questions on that? Yeah, I can do a training around that one day. within the next couple of weeks. I've got a special training coming up next week on building out funnels for your shopping cart, building out funnels to sell your products. But how do you figure margins? You can go online and download all kind of margin calculators. My down and dirty is called Cost Margins. It's an app. It's Marcus Lemone's. Just look for Marcus Lemone's, or the name of it is called Cost Margin. It's a great little app, and you can literally figure out your pricing in seconds. Marcus Lemone's. Marcus, Marcus Lemone's, Lemonis. He's the prophet. He's the guy on television that has the prophet, but that's what I use. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do a training on that. We'll do a training on that. Not next week, maybe the next week. I'll show you. I'll show you how I do my pricing. Everybody's a little bit different. All I know is I make money. That's all I really care about, right? We're in business to make money. I'm not in a business to lose money. I want to make money. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Sure. No, I don't mind sharing that at all. That doesn't bother me a bit. I mean, we're not going to compete. We're not going to compete against each other. I sell a couple of products, and that's what I've been selling for the last 5 years. So, okay, let's take a look at a couple of other ways to use texting. If there's no other questions, any other questions before I go on? We can talk about costing for hours. Okay, let's come back over here. Let's go into this last app I built here. All apps are built the same. Let's take a look at a couple of other things that we can do. We can just go in and sell texting by itself, right? I mean, we've got the messaging center. We can go in and set up a birthday app, okay, where we just go in and set up an app that does nothing but birthdays. We know that we have the kiosk programs, but what if you just wanted to go in and set up a simple app and do nothing but collect birthdays? You can go in and do that. All you have to do is come down here to the join our list and do what? Simply turn on birthdays and then send out the birthday message. This is absolutely one of the highest profits, best selling programs that you could go out and do, is set up a birthday app. I mean, all day long, every single day, put a table tent on the table, text birthday or whatever your keyword is to 27126, set up the birthday app. They sign up for the program, and then on their birthday, they do what? They get a text message that says, come in and do this. On January 7th, every year of my birthday, I get about 15 different offers to come in for something free for my birthday, because I sign up for birthday programs all the time. And it's a great way to do it. It's a very profitable program. Once again, you can go in and build a custom business card and put the birthday, join our list, and you can simply change that to birthday club or whatever you want to do. Join our birthday club and put the link on there, and bam, you've got a birthday app in seconds. And what are they going to do? People are going to come in there and are going to join your list, okay? They're going to join that birthday club. When they join that birthday club, then they're going to turn around, they're going to do what? Once they join that birthday club, they're going to get another text message going out. What if that customer builds the average customer base for texting, everybody listen to what I'm fixing to say, is about 840 members, okay? About 840 members are going to sign up. Now, you get out there and you got 840 members, and not only are they going to get the birthday, so 840 people are going to get a birthday message over the course of the year, but you're going to send out a couple of what? You're going to send out a couple of coupons during the month. So your 840 just shot up to, let's just round it 1,680. Okay. See, if you're doing two, and then let's say that with the other things that you're going to do, let's say you get up to 2,500 text messages a month. And you can do that very easily with a birthday app because you're going to send out other special offers. The birthday app is very easy to build. It's very easy to do. You simply set it and forget it and let it work. Put a table tent, go out and get some really cool birthday balloon looking table tents, put them on the counters, and bam, guess what happens? People start signing up for the birthday program. They don't even, I mean, they do it without even thinking about it. Do it without even thinking about it. Yeah, you'd have them text, whatever, okay, birthday, whatever your keyword is, to 27126. And then what's going to happen? Bam, that's going to send them a message. All right, that's going to send them a message. And it's going to say, hey, click this link here and sign up for our birthday program. They're going to click the link. It's going to open up their app. They're going to put their information in. They're going to put their birthday information in. That's going to put them in the birthday database. Okay. Once that puts them in the birthday database, bam, they get their message every month. Yes, it's absolutely that simple. Absolutely that simple. I know, right? I mean, right? Why haven't you been doing it all along? I'm not sure because I've been teaching this for 5 years. But yeah, the birthday app is very easy to do. You don't have to build out a kiosk. I mean, the kiosks are great. You can build out a birthday program. You can put that right on the counter too to catch their attention. But the birthday app, go out and make your 50 table tents. And it's not just for restaurants. I mean, the birthday app can be used for anywhere. The Radius app can be used for anywhere. Those apps are perfect apps to really get your texting built. I mean, think about this. Just think about this for a moment. And this isn't hard to do. There's about 300 work days, or I work about 300 work days a year. Okay. So out of about 300 work days a year, you go out and you sell three businesses a day. Just three simple businesses a day. Price it so you can move them. Okay. And listen what I'm saying about that. It's not about the setup fee. There's nothing that drives me any crazier than people trying to make money on a setup fee. A setup fee isn't there to make money off of. A setup fee is there to cover all your costs and pay for you to go out and sell that product. Where you make your money at is on the monthly recurring residual income. Because now you set it up and you forget it and you just have to go by and stop in. So let's say you do 3 of those a day for 300 days, that's 900 customers. Okay. If 900 customers were paying you $45 a month, okay. If 900 customers were paying you $45 a month, you're making $40,500 gross a month. Now, some of you are saying, gosh, that's impossible. No, it's not. You know how many apps Roger Pineda has on the streets? He just surpassed 900. I mean, don't never think that that's impossible. Go out, get off your butt and go out and sell 3 a day. And don't go home until you sell 3 a day. And when you got 1,000 of them on the streets, you're making $40,500 a month. It's literally that simple. And if you make it any more complicated than that, then you're trying to reinvent the wheel and you're never going to make any money. So think of those 2 products right there, the Radius app and the Birthday Club. And that's what you go out and sell. The reputation management app, or you go out and sell the Birthday Club app. Don't go out and sell anything else. Now, you can make it look nice, as I did on this one app right here. And you can give them the full business card. I mean, that looks good, right? You got a nice business card there. You could actually take this right here, and I'll show you how to do this. You could take that header. You could take that. And we're going to make this into a button so that it stands out. We're going to make it a button bar. Add new link. Rate us. Oops. And we're going to change the text on here. Click here. Oh, Lord, I can't type. Click here to rate us. We're going to move this all the way to the top. Okay, all the way to the top. We're going to hit save. We're going to come down here to styles and colors. And I'm a person that believes the call to action should really pop. So we're going to come in here and we're going to make this really pop. We're going to make it some off the wall, bright color. If I can get into it. Let's go up here to header. Let's go to button bar. Let's increase the text size. Bam. Let's go with the background color. Let's do a nice yellow. Okay. Border color. Let's do something red. Text icon color. Let's come with a deep black. Text style. Let's go with italics. Let's make it bold so it stands out. Border radius, put a little border on there. Bam. You know, make it stand out. I mean, that's what it's for. You want them to be able to see that, you know, and put it up there so that they can see it. That's what you're selling. You're selling a reputation management app. They just get everything else as a bonus. And guess what? It doesn't take you any more to build that than it does to put the Rate Us button on there. Why? Because when you come in and you use the template program, I mean, you literally just select whatever template you want and go with it. Whatever template you want and just go with it. Now, this is my go-to template. I know this, I always talk, because I do customize all my colors and everything. And I use different backgrounds other than what's in the template club, but you can use this right here as your go-to. Put in your information, literally cut and paste this information right here, check address, put the Facebook, Twitter page in, hit save, and you're done. Come over just like we did in the other app. Go to Edit Web App. Go to Content. Either add the birthday club and or the Rate Us. Can you sell them multiple? Absolutely. You know what? There's nothing wrong with going in and selling them just a simple reputation management app, and then coming back and selling them a birthday app. Hey, we got a new product. We want to help you build. You know, now they're paying you $100 a month for texting. You can't add them on the same. You can add them on the same app. You could do that. Sure. Just add them to the same app. Absolutely. Absolutely. Punch card, another great way to add texting. You add the punch card on here. You want to be able to go out and have them sign up for that. So hey, text punch card to 27126. It texts them the app. Once they get the app, they're able to sign up for the punch card. I mean, there's just dozens and dozens of ways to do that. The scratch off coupon, if you want to see who the winner is, add texting to it. Notify me a winner, yes. Update your email address. You put their email address in there. If you have texting added on the app, texting service required to send winner text message. This is just another way to sell texting. Go out and sell you 200 of these at $45 a piece. What is that? $900 a month. Right. Absolutely. Yes. Texting is once this is the way texting works. Once they build the list and that list starts showing them a return, then they're going to stay with you forever. Correct. Yep. Yeah, it's like anything. I mean, if something is creating revenue for you, you're not going to give it up. I mean, how many things have you bought? And I always use the JV Zoo thing. How many JV Zoo products have you bought? Okay, for Facebook, and because Facebook APIs are constantly changing, and the company doesn't change their API, guess what happens? It doesn't work any longer. So yes. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you have to go out and do. You know, I've said this for a long time, and I don't want to ever want to offend anybody by it, but the only way you're going to make sales is get off your butt and go out and make sales. People are not going to clamor to your front door to make sales. You know, if you're good at marketing and you can set up a program and reach out to businesses from your living room and do those kind of things. But I'm telling you, the best way to sell SMS marketing, the best way to sell mobile business cards is go out there and knock on doors and show and tell, show and sell. Been doing it with AppWizard Studio for 6 years. I did it with every other product I ever sold in my entire life. Now, I've got a company now that I do strictly online. I do strictly online, and my sales are through the roof, and it works great. I can do it from my living room, but it's a totally different product. It's not a product that I have to show and tell. People who call me wanting it are wanting that specific product. SMS messaging, marketing, the mobile business card, those things need to be shared and showed. That's correct. Yes. How do you add texting to a I can't talk. How do you add texting? Simply go right here and add text service. Select what you want, and let me say, because I've had people come back in the past and say, well, I didn't know that was US dollars. That's what this dollar symbol right here means. This is US dollars. So 500 text messages a month or 15, $15 per month. That's your cost. As I said before, I double those costs. So 50, 25 is 50, 45 is 90, 65, 132, 60, and up the ladder. You know, it's kind of a hit and miss. I mean, we have a lot of people that go out and sell the 500 package, and within 2 weeks of their SMS campaign, they're texting us saying, "Hey, we need to upgrade. What do we do?" And you just simply message Nancy. She's gonna Nancy at AppWizardStudio.com. She's going to go in and she's going to adjust your payment. No, they do not roll over. No, no, they don't roll over. Yeah, double the price. I mean, think about it. If you've got, let's say just on texting alone, you just went out and sold texting and you had 1,000 customers and you're paying $25. So that's 25,000 a month. You're charging $50. You're making $25,000 a month just in texting alone. Now, some of those customers, if you do what I was talking about earlier with the Rate Us app, and you go in there with the Birthday Club app, they're texting, rate us to 27126, and they get that information and they bring that back. Then it's a little bit different story. I mean, now you're gonna get up there to the 2,500 to 5,000 texting a month because they're using texting on one customer 2 or 3 different times. And that's the key to making money in texting. The more texting you use, the more money that you make. And that goes for them. The more texting they have going out on coupons and special deals and special offers and those things, the more money you have going out, the more money they're going to make. Their return on investment is greater. That's correct. It don't get any simpler than that. I can tell you that now. Yep, absolutely. I always say pick a product that you like and go out and sell it. If you go out and try to sell 57 different products, you're going to be confused. Your customer's going to be confused, and you're probably not going to sell anything. A blind squirrel trips over a nut every now and then, but you really want to be focused. You want to stay focused. You want to stay linear, and you want to go out and sell what you know best. And I can promise you, you go out and sell the Rate Us app, and you go out and sell it 100 times. That'll be your favorite product of all time. Nothing else will ever top it because it's successful for you. Now, the person sitting next to you may go out and do, let's say they go out and they do, the birthday app, and they sell 200 of them. You couldn't go out and get them to sell the Rate Us app to save their life because that's their product. That's what they know. That's what they know well. And if you will focus on what you're doing, then I can guarantee you that you're going to do well. Any great questions tonight? Thanks so much. I appreciate that very much. Questions always make the training go better. Anybody else? All right. Well, we're not going to drag it on. If there's no more questions, we'll go ahead and shut down our training for tonight. It's been always a pleasure to have everybody come out with us. We always look forward to chatting with you and sharing with you. Take these 2 products, sit down tonight, get you a pencil and paper, find out what your margins need to be. Next week, we're going to do a very special product that I'm using, currently using. Woodrow is currently using. We want to share it with you. You can actually attach it to your apps and do some things with some sales funnels to create business and help you to sell right from your app. So we're going to go over that next week. And the next week, I can't remember who was asking me about the margins a while ago. I'll do a training on how to do your margins, how to set up your pay. I'll recommend a couple of things for recurring income that you can use and those kind of things. So, all right. If there's no more questions, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. God bless, and I will see you next Wednesday night.